What it do, YouTube? Man, I'm back up in that mode. I seen a bad bitch. She was trying to whack a mole. Shout out to all my dogs. They be outside in the cold. If I shot him with a bullet, then that little nigga exposed. Them some little chill vibes to start off your day, my nigga. So, go get the EP. That shit just dropped. Listen, we got another video. I'm back with this shit. This one is titled The $1 Billion Franchise Left to Right. Now, listen, spoiler alert, the thumbnail of this video was Ben 10. Now, that is one of my favorite animated shows growing up when I was fucking, bro, I was a little kid. This was like damn near my first superhero, whatever you want to call it. Like, this was my favorite. So, I want to see what they did with this show, because they definitely flopped. So, sit back, relax, and scratch your ass crack, because y'all know how this shit finna get going. And yeah, let's get going.
Imagine creating a brand new superhero franchise which grosses over billions of dollars, only to leave it to rot. That's exactly what Cartoon Network did with Ben 10. This scene is 2002. The executives at Cartoon Network are on the hunt for the next big action cartoon, and they bring in the help of Man of Action, telling them
they wanted Fantastic Four for young boys.
Tell us the lore, tell us the lore.
Man of Action is a group of comic book artists made up of Joe Casey, Joe Kelly, Duncan Rouleau, and Steven Seagal, who worked on big titles such as X-Men and Superman. When called in by Cartoon Network, they pitched 20 different ideas in 20 minutes, telling them you'll know what you're looking for when you hear it. With the deal signed, work began on creating what was then originally known as Force 10. Force 10 still started out with Ben Tennyson, although he looked a little bit different. So did the Omnitrix, representing more of an earthly watch. The aliens also looked a little different. Actually,
gang, what the fuck? Hold up. I'm assuming that's damn, I forgot a lot of the. You know, I ain't even gonna pretend like I remember some of the alien names. I know, like, I think I know. Damn, I ain't even gonna pretend. Humongosaurus, that was in the second Ben 10 show, so I can't even remember most of them.
Superheroes originally. Digger later became Wildmutt. Dragonfly, obviously Stinkfly.
Stinkfly,
that's was still called Ghost Freak, but looked a bit more freaky. Grey Matter was also still called Grey Matter.
Oh, yep, Grey Matter.
Demon. Inferno became Heat Blast, which
Heat Blast, that's what I was trying to think of, bro.
And Human Torch, which is funny because
they wanted Fantastic Four for young boys.
Plant Guy became Wildvine. Razor Jaws, Rip Jaws,
Ripjaw,
Forearms. Upgrades.
My nigga Forearms. That's what yo, listen, let me tell you something right now. That was one of my favorite aliens. It was Forearms. I'm trying to remember. Everybody know about Alien X. I'm not even gonna go there and say that shit. But like, it was Forearms. It was definitely fuck, I already forgot the fire nigga name. Nigga damn.
Still Upgrade, just a lot different. I can't imagine this.
Oh yeah, Upgrade was raw as shit.
And finally Accelerate. Eventually,
Accelerate, that's who I like. Oh my mama, that's who I love.
A DC comic called Dial H for Hero. They eventually went with the familiar idea to use aliens in the Omnitrix as opposed to just mutants or superheroes. After 2 to 3 years of development, Ben 10 premiered on Cartoon Network on the 27th of December 2005 to incredible critical acclaim. It was a fresh, brand new idea
and
this shit was raw. Who found a watch from outer space that could transform him into 10 different aliens, and it hit like a meteor. Cartoon Network
and he was getting more aliens too.
And they knew it. Within a year, the Ben 10 brand was selling out in toy stores. Alien figures, Omnitrixes, you name it.
Listen, a lot of you motherfuckers that might be watching this might be young. Let me tell you something. When I bought that watch, I was a dumbass. I was a little kid. Right hand on the Bible. I genuinely thought that shit was gonna turn me into a fucking alien. I was sitting that bitch all day, slapping the fuck out of my wrist like an idiot. Hey, look, if you had one of the bitches, you would know, gang. I'm not lying. I'm not capping, boy.
Sold well. The classic series ran for 3 years, and with its incredible world building, lore, action, and so on, it was inevitable that a sequel was in order. It's 2008. Ben 10 Alien Force premiered my 15-year-old Ben 10.
Alien Force was like
alongside
the peak of Ben 10.
Tackling more mature themes in the classic series. By this stage, Man of Action had stepped back slightly to work on Generator Rex, another Cartoon Network.
Bro, that shit was ass.
Instead, Ben 10 Alien Force was helmed by Glenn Murakami and the late Dwayne McDuffie. This time around, Ben had a recalibrated Omnitrix and 10 brand new aliens, which fit the more mature style of the sequel. It did receive mixed to positive reviews with a clear divide amongst the community. Some people loved the more serious tone, while others missed the classic for its lighthearted.
See, if you paid attention, motherfuckers love that serious tone, and I was motherfuckers. The people that wanted the more troll side, man, get the fuck out of here, boy.
Season 1 and 2 had a clearly defined overarching story, character progression, and tone, and the end of Season 2 often marks a pivotal shift in the franchise for a lot of the community. See, at the end of the day, Cartoon Network is a business. They work for the money. And with Ben 10 Alien Force, it just wasn't selling enough toys for their liking.
Yeah, toys.
Was a massive merchandise franchise. Really the majority of the money for classic series came from the toy sales. And while the grown-up, more mature sequel was great for those growing up alongside the show, It just didn't appeal to the younger kids, the main demographic who actually buy the toys.
Yeah,
so Cartoon Network put the foot down and started taking a more hands-on
Man,
approach
fuck
with the
them
writing of the
kids.
show
Keeping it a
to try and
bean.
encourage more toy sales. Season 2 ends on a big battle which has been building since the first episode, and now Season 3 rolls around. Immediately the tone shift can be detected even from just these 2 clips.
Listen, guys. I'm sorry I took Morningstar's side over yours.
Yeah, I remember this. Bro, I've watched every episode.
But I wasn't watching your back.
It wasn't your fault. I guess Morningstar
Look
had
at
some
Gwen.
kind of control over me.
It was my fault. I was in such a hurry to build our team, I ignored the danger. If I'm going to be a good leader,
Is this
I'm
supposed to
going
be a
show
joke
better
moment?
Judgment.
I'm not kidding, Ben. I'm really mad at you.
But you won't stay mad at me. I'm adorable.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
completely full of yourself.
Man, this shit here,
Which is
I don't
forgivable
care. I might be
because I'm
biased.
so adorable.
You were late for a mission. Kevin and I could have been killed.
You've been obnoxious ever since you
Saved the whole entire universe?
Tell him.
See? You're
Tell
doing
him.
it again.
Flex your
Bears need to be
shit.
a lot more immature and cocky. New
Yeah.
villains were pumped out to have more toys to sell.
definitely was
the
doing
billing
that
storyline
season.
and stakes now seem to be all over the place, and this threw a lot of people. Unfortunately, though, it worked in Cartoon Network's favour, and toy sales did increase after Season 3 premiered.
Really?
Although this
The
was
fuck?
short-lived. The network knew they needed to do more to keep toy sales high, and that brings us to
If this the reboot, I'm gonna get mad.
premiering in April 2010 in America.
Oh,
and
yeah, Ultimate Alien, that's right.
2010 for the rest of the world.
Woo! Let me tell you some shit. Yeah, cause I'm thinking it's the other reboot. Listen, bro. Like I said, it's the peak of Ben 10 when they went from Alien Force to Ultimate Alien. But right after that shit, shit went down fucking hill.
Third iteration of Ben 10, the sequel to Alien Force, where Ben looks exactly the same, has basically the same aliens and the same. Why did they do this? Oh yeah, new gimmick. Ben now has the Ultimatrix, a knockoff of the Omnitrix, which has the ability to
Nigga
turn
said
alien
knockoff.
transformations into their ultimate form. It's actually a pretty cool concept. Basically, what would happen if we took this alien, locked them in a battleground for a million years, and then see what war-torn, traumatized, shell-shocked nightmare they emerge as.
Oh, that's
Weirdly
right,
enough,
them
though,
niggas
from the
did have,
46
like, a
aliens Ben
different
has unlocked
versions
by
of
this
them.
point, only 8 transformations ever actually received an ultimate form, which seems strange considering their main goal was toy sales. You know, you think more ultimates would mean more toys to sell,
Yeah,
but, you know, who
ain't
am I
lying.
to critique the decisions of Cartoon Network on their biggest franchise? Ultimate Alien was also a mixed bag for its reception. The new Ultimate gimmick, along with Ben's identity being leaked, led to a lot of new avenues for
Oh,
storytelling.
that's
Ultimate Alien
right.
culminated in this huge battle
Look
which
at Phil
spanned many
Gax, too.
episodes for...
You stabbed me.
Then Ben gets a new Omnitrix and the...
Oh shit, bro. Y'all don't even understand. The reason why I'm turning away is because I cannot stand to look at this shit. When they did this to my fucking goat, I stopped watching. I'm dead ass. I watched like the first season, bro, and that shit was not it, bro. It was
Ben
just
10 Omniverse
goofiness.
premieres on the 1st of August 2012, once again with a brand new art style and a handful of new heroes. Omniverse took a weird angle in that they continued on from 16-year-old Ben and Ultimate Alien, but also sometimes did episodes with 11-year-old Ben, supposedly
Exactly.
after the summer of the classic series, even though this contradicts Alien Force where Ben says,
And we barely used to beat him in the old days.
We were like 10 years old.
but hey, retcons are a big part of this franchise. and I'm not about to get
Yeah,
into
they
that.
fucked the
Even
story up
worse,
with this
Tinker
one, dude.
Asma's voice and appearance has changed on at least 3 occasions.
Although, let me know down below if you'd like to see a separate video on that. Omniverse lasted for 8 series and actually had the most episodes out of all the shows so far. But
Exactly.
ultimately was cancelled due to low ratings. There's a lot
Thank
of
you.
speculation
Low fucking rate, bro. That shit was the worst one.
as to why exactly Omniverse was cancelled, as the season 8 finale teased a space road trip, which unfortunately never came to light.
Nobody wanna see that
Another cancelled
bullshit.
idea was the return of the Negative 10, a sort of rogues gallery for Ben, which debuted in a 2-part finale of the classic series. A Reddit user by the name of Crystal Productions suggests that because of low toy sales, the show was axed and aired off in the early mornings to keep ratings down so that it could be a tax write-off.
Damn, he's smart. I
DC
ain't know
Network
that.
also chalks the low ratings up to the awkward episode errands and suggests Cartoon Network's direction was to move away from action shows.
The reason why it did poorly, quote-unquote, ratings-wise is because Cartoon Network mishandled the way they aired the episodes, and that was Christina Miller's Cartoon Network, and I truly believe this when I say this. I genuinely do think that the reason why Ben 10 Omniverse ended was because Christina Miller just wanted to get action off the channel.
And that marks the end of Ben 10 Prime as we know it.
But
Until
then
2016, when Cartoon Network had to wake up their cash cow and milk it for the last few drops it had, giving us this abomination.
what the
I'm not going to get
fuck?
into the reboot too much because I personally have.
Oh no, what is this nutter? Oh, they get, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. They fucking got it. Hey, you the one, Cartoon Network, you the one, like, What the fuck? I didn't even know they had another reboot. Another reboot?
Haven't seen it, but also because it's another massive divide in the community. Some people hate it, some people tolerate it, but it's obviously meant to appeal to the much younger generation, the toy buying generation. It had a good run, actually the longest of all the shows, with over 160 episodes. All of these were cut down to 11-minute episodes instead of the usual 22.
11 minutes? What the fuck? No, I'm not even lying. I gotta find a video that talks about the epidemic and fall of cartoon shows, because I've never in my life watched a TV show that was 11 minutes per episode. What the fuck?
Receiving generally negative reviews from critics. In the US, the series has been viewed by 41 million
Nigga, that's including commercials, ain't it? What the hell?
It succeeded in what it was made for, to capture a new generation into the world of
hell no.
to sell them toys.
Hell
no.
no.
It concluded its run in April 2021, meaning at the date it's recording, it has been over 4 years since any new Ben 10 media has been released. For a franchise which has captured the hearts of millions and grossed over $7.85 billion to just be left on the shelf.
And nah, he wasn't clickbait. He wasn't clickbait. That's crazy as fuck.
Even more baffling.
What the
Constant
fuck?
reruns of regular show, Adventure Time, The Amazing World of Gumball, the exact same shows I used to watch almost 15 years ago now. Cartoon Network really is a shell of its former self. I suppose when you look at the entertainment industry at large nowadays, that's not really anything out of the ordinary. Movies are just reboots or rewrites of previously loved classics, video games or editions or remasters.
Yup.
Companies are afraid to take risks creatively now.
Bro, I like this YouTuber. He's getting subbed. Listen, if you made it this far to the video, I wanted to know your take on what he just said. Essentially, nowadays, companies are scared to just come out with something brand new, come up with something unique. When you think about all the shows as classics, they not copycats of one another. The motherfuckers are unique one after the other. Nowadays, when it come to gaming, movies, shows, nigga, anything, even fucking shoes sometimes, it is the same re-release, maybe in a different form or in an enhanced form, and that's about it, bro. These motherfuckers scared to take risks, and that's why we get them fucking shitty reboots.
And would much rather bank on the success of previous titles.
Cook up, brother.
Everything to just
I don't even know this nigga, but he cooking.
Stale. Friday the 26th of July 2024, out of the blue, an article was posted by comicbookclub.com announcing that Dynamite Entertainment has expanded its license with Warner Bros, signing up Ben 10 for a brand new comic book series. Since Dynamite Entertainment is responsible for series like The Boys and Vampirella, it opens the doors for a more mature Ben 10 story, as Kuro the artist puts it best.
A Ben 10 story free from the shackles of broadcasting standards can push these stories further and give us stories we may not be able to see on Cartoon Network. I'm not saying just go straight to the blood and gore, but when you write towards a more mature audience, you can have stronger and deeper characters and storylines.
Yup.
But since that article almost a year ago, still no new information.
I was about to say, yeah, we ain't heard shit about that.
No idea if this is a retelling, a continuation, or just something else entirely. Although if this comic book series sells well, who knows, it may open the door to a Ben 10 animated series like we've never seen before.
Who knows?
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, maybe even subscribe.
I'm a sub to this dude. Listen, if you made it to the end of this video, here's what I'll say, and let me know in your comment section below. But I think the main reason why this show fell off, and not even just the show, but just in general, when it comes to TV shows, is because the way the fucking media is moving. Like, these niggas was basing this shit off toy sales. Gang, I could see if they kept, like, if they only did that for the first 2 shows, but around 2010, 2015, bro, nigga, when the iPhone was popping, niggas was not caring about a damn toy. I'm dead ass. Everybody was either outside on their phones, and even now it's worse. But that's my point, and that's why I think these shows flop now, but especially the fucking reboots. I don't know why they even, I ain't even gonna go down that line. But, gang, I'm gonna tell y'all this now. Streaming services, reboots, all that, it's a reason why we never gonna get nothing close to cable television like we used to. But you let me know in the comment section below how you felt about this. What was your takeaway from it, if you even used to watch Ben 10? But, man, y'all already know I'm finna hit this motherfucking deuces. I'm outside on the block, little shorty, we be knowing. All of these bad bitches wanna fuck me, I be screwing. Outside on the block, little bitch, you know I keep it and I'm hooping. Okay, hold on. See, I think I might get my swagger back, but I ain't even gonna go there with that. Look, I'm gonna get it with y'all later. Dooley J out without a doubt, and nigga, y'all know the fucking vibes.